We are live. Welcome to the Lynn Serrano and Sheryl Isenhour show. How are you, Sheryl?
I'm doing fine, and we have background noise here. So this is a live show, so bear with it.
It's we'll be
Jerry's,
right.
Jerry's having a phone conversation in the next room, so again, bear with us.
That's right. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, Sheryl. How are you?
I'm fine.
I love you so much. You're so much fun. So, just seconds ago, you said, "What's the topic?" And you sent me the topic, and I'm hoping you can help me out with this. It's never too early to start. Now, you're not talking about early to start for Christmas, or what? What were
No,
you thinking when you sent me that?
actually, we all tend to wait till the very last minute to do anything. I know. And what kicked it in, I remembered it after. Sorry about that. I had to clear the brain. Um, it's kind of like we all make New Year's resolutions. I decided to start mine this week.
Did you?
And that means by New Year's, I'll probably come more apt to deal with it and stick with it if I do that because I'm not even to the deadline to start yet. And if everything works, then that's great. I can pick another New Year's resolution because the way I've got it figured, it takes at least 33 days to change a habit and actually 66, honestly. But I figure that gives me 30 days to change my habit before I need to change a
Change
habit.
my habit.
So that's what started it. But a lot of it, I mean, we got Thanksgiving coming up. I know some people will be looking at this after Thanksgiving, but you start prep for Thanksgiving before Thanksgiving. I mean, you start Halloween before Halloween. Hey, in our town, they start Halloween right after Easter, I think. And so we got Concord is really noted for going with the flow. So, I mean, Christmas started. They were changing lights. I think the night of Halloween to go to red lights. So it's unreal. But yeah, anything you do, start it. You can't finish anything till you start it,
Yeah.
and that's part of it. Just start. Don't sit there and say, "I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this." Get up and go do it.
Yeah. You can't eat an elephant in one bite. Same difference, I mean, this last year was just a mental transformation for me for the challenge I have the next 3 years. And so, it's one of those things where you do start and you got to take things minute by minute. You got to take things, you know, like I said, if you're going from California to New York, you got to know where point A to B is. You got to have a compass, you got to have a GPS, and you don't get there it's hours of talking or driving, and so again, it's one of those things. But you have to start. You have to start somewhere. Like my trip to come and see you. I mean, gee, I went through a lot of different states. I stopped and visited a lot of people, and it was just a journey. It was just making my plan as I went. And it all took by starting, get going. And then when I left your house, I mean, I made it to the border. I mean, to Binghamton, New York. And by that time I was too tired for the last hour. So I didn't even go that far. But what I'm saying is I didn't know how far I was going to go until I got going, but I got going, or else I wouldn't even have gotten there. So there's our Bob.
Um,
Happy Thanksgiving to you. He's probably going to smoke a turkey, or he deep fries turkeys. I don't know which one he's going to do this year.
well, it's like our 25th wedding anniversary is
Coming up.
It's New Year's Eve, and we're going to go down to Fort Lauderdale because it's the only place I can find that's warm. And
Oh,
so
you might have to see Scott when you're down there.
we're going there and spend a week. And I'm not quite like you. I am nowhere near ready starting to pack. Okay, that's a day before, but I did go ahead and make us dinner reservations because New Year's Eve, you're just not going to go in anywhere. So I had to start early. I mean, we basically just about didn't find a room there. So
Yeah.
I had to
People
get
don't.
a little more expensive than I think Jerry wanted, but I think it's going to be a nice room, but uh, little not, a little upper scale than what we would normally do just on a beach trip.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. People don't understand. It seems mundane and ridiculous to prepare for different things, but you get better discounts booking your hotel a year ahead because believe it or not, sometimes the hotels forget to prep their prices for a year ahead. And when like there's not even concerts or anything going on yet, and you plan that date, and then all of a sudden because there's a concert or something, the price is like 90 to $100 more, but you locked in that price, you locked in the date. I mean, like, preparing is half the battle. And just like you were saying, prepare before the beginning of the year so that by the time that comes, it's not so drastic to you. I think it's just like if you do a diet, exercise, or anything, people fail because they change their diet and exercise at the same time. It's too much to do at one time, and it shocks the system. And so it's important to know that you should take things bite size. You should start implementing things as you go and not shock the system of what you're planning to do, because you'll be better to stay at what you plan to do.
Well, you're better than me because I have planning a year ahead of time. I mean, I didn't even plan my child a year ahead of time. Years way out of Cheryl's range, okay?
Yeah.
I'm more the month kind of girl. But
Well,
yeah, and I probably do pay more, but I just we go so much, or especially Jerry, it's really hard to plan around
right.
his schedule that far out. So, but I don't want to be the last person in.
Yeah. Now look at Theodore. It's never too late to start investing. You're absolutely right. And Theodore also says it's never too early to start loving you, ladies. Well, we love you, Theodore. We got
Yeah,
to have you on with us sometime. We got to have her and Debbie on our show together.
that should be a hoot.
Yeah. Shit.
Maybe we need to plan ahead. You think?
Not too much. Well, it's
I
funny
was
talking.
our topics ahead, so give us a break.
Yeah, you kidding? I keep saying to Debbie, we need to do a pop up, and we keep never doing a pop up. Well, so like it's life is just when you're a mom and an entrepreneur and everything, you just got to roll with the punches and prioritize as you go. There's beautiful Debbie. I miss her already. So yeah, we keep talking about our pop up, but we have some really cool things and backstage stuff to share. So, and then she goes, "There's my girls." We were just saying, have you and Teodora on sometime would be great. It would just be really great. So,
I don't know if either one of us can get to talk. We'd probably be jumping in on top of each other. So I guess we'll have to raise our hand, maybe, when we
I
want to
don't,
speak.
I don't know, but I just might, for the heck of it, invite them now and see if they show up. See what happens.
The thing about it is, starting ahead, I think we just all need to get a little more of a grasp on it. I mean, I need to start on this desk. I think I told you that last week. So I did make a dent in it, but then I filled it back up. But
Oh, your desk area there?
yeah,
You're actually
way
confessing that?
I actually have a spot that has nothing on it. But what I need is just a bigger desk. But
Well, it's funny because I'm surprised that was your little confession of showing your little area there. But again, that's a bite size. That's a bite size that has really condensed a bunch of stuff there. So,
yeah,
like you said, it's never too early to start, but you got to realize everything goes by so fast. I mean, it's just a week ago that I left Debbie. I mean, it's just the way it goes. Hi, Cindy Lee. How are you? Well, we're grateful for you too. And so it's one of those things when you say, "Oh, let's plan something," and next thing you know, the date's already gone. and it goes truly by really fast. We really spend a lot of time planning for something, and then that date comes, and it's gone just as fast.
Well, and things happen. I mean, we lost a friend this week
Oh, I'm
very
sorry.
suddenly. Um, and you never know when that time's coming, whether it be you or whether it's a friend. And I know you don't live for that time, but you need to live because that time's coming.
Yes.
And you always look back and say, I should have called this person. I should have done that. And woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Hmm.
I just, I try not to do that. I'm as bad as you. Okay. Let me just go ahead and qualify that. I'm as bad as you. It's like I need to answer, I need to send this one a message. I'm getting really bad on the belated, sorry, I missed your birthday yesterday thing.
Yeah, I've been doing that lately too because I don't check my Facebook all the time, but I do still try to send a video or something. I don't feel like I have to be like everybody else and put happy birthday there. I try to be a little bit personable when I can, but yeah, it's just I'm glad to hear it's not just never too early to start. I mean, when you say that, some people think we're talking about things Christmas, but some people start Christmas right after the day of Christmas for the following year. Yeah.
And it's, you know, preparing for something's good, but don't overdo it. Christmas is something I used to do, the early buying Christmas stuff, and then I would forget I bought something and I'd buy some more. So I quit the early buying.
Look who we have here.
Hey, lady.
Hello, beautiful ladies. I love you so much, and I'm so honored to be able to tell you that live in person.
And
All
here
of you. Hi, Debbie.
now, is
Hello, I'm in my car.
What'd you say, Cheryl?
I said, this is special for Thanksgiving to see you ladies. I'm so thankful for all of you.
Aw.
You're the best.
This is super. These are my girls. I'm blessed to call. This is my circle of friends right here that I love. And Debbie, it's been a week ago that I left you, and I just miss you. We talk about planning early. I mean, Debbie knew that she was going to California early, and then I decided to go. And next thing you know, it was here, and next thing you know, it's a week later. We're already done with it. That's how fast life goes.
Yeah.
Wait till you have grandkids, and the ones of us that do, life takes a whole new turn.
Yeah, for sure.
The roller skates go into jet rockets.
Well, I think Debbie has a grand dog that she's still trying to get used to.
I think Debbie's a pro at the roller skating. We see her every Wednesday doing drifts with the roller. How do you do that, Debbie?
Well, I do want to say it's not like riding a bike. When I put those bad boys on, it wasn't like getting back on a bike. It was a little, I was checking myself a lot. And my daughter was laughing because at one point I ran into the brick wall on this. And the other thing is when you roller skate outside, you don't think about all the cracks in the sidewalk and all the little rocks. I about bit it several times.
We should have had those bloopers.
There's one where she was laughing so hard I thought she peed her pants. It was like dying. All you can hear, she was videoing, you could just hear from her laughing so hard.
Ever send us some of those?
Yeah.
I'll see if she still has them because they are funny. I mean, I even have to laugh. I mean, I look like ridiculous, but it's so funny.
So I want to ask you girls really quick. It's never too early to start. I know Theodora already said financing and things like that, but Debbie, what would you say are your words on that topic?
On what? On finances?
It's never too early to start. And what would you say?
It's never, I'll tell you what, let me just say this because it's something I just had a conversation with a client recently today. And it's never, ever too late to forgive yourself for past experiences that bring you down. Like, get over it. It happened. It's done. today is a new day, and be grateful for this new day and the person you want to become.
I love
Very
that.
good. I love that.
I love that.
I'm also
Teodora?
trying to drive. I'm probably
I
going to
know.
have to get off here.
Yes.
Don't.
Yes. We love
I'll
you.
be
Happy.
like, I'm sorry, Mr. Officer. I was on a show.
Okay. I don't want this tape to be admissible in court. So you get off of here.
Sounds
love
good.
you.
Happy Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for all of you. Bottom of my heart.
And
So
Debbie
grateful.
will be live. You'll be live tonight on her show. So that'll be fun. Okay, Miss Teodora, your turn. Other than finance, because we know you're a finance queen.
There's so it's never too early to start, just like Debbie said, loving yourself. But I am blown away how many people, and you know, listen, I work with people that need to make more money, and everything that I think about all the time is how do I help more people make more money? So let me tell you just this, it's never too early to start investing. Take care of yourself financially and take care of the generations to come after you. Even if you're 40, 60, 65, 70, you can start taking care of money, because money is pretty close to oxygen.
Yeah, comfortable level for sure. Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm so grateful for your friendship. I love you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by.
I have to jump in a meeting too.
Yes.
I'm going to leave you.
So,
I just wanted to tell you I love you. Sheryl, you're the best. I love your accent. I love everything you say. Jerry to death. Jerry's my favorite. And you're, I'm hoping and working towards being able to hug you one day and show you how much I appreciate you.
Same here. You have a great Thanksgiving dinner.
Happy Thanksgiving, ladies.
Love you. Bye. Well, wasn't that nice?
That was fun. I mean, it's always nice to see friends, even if it's here.
Yes.
I mean, it's so nice to see them in person. But I've learned since COVID, especially, this is better than nothing.
Yes, yes.
So,
And I love the fact that, like cultivating my friendship with Debbie and seeing her was the same. Just like we had a friendship and I came to see you, and it was no different except that we were in the same place. We got to go actually in the car and go out to dinner. I went swimming and you chilled out, things like that. So, I mean, I'm just saying it really, for those that are very, very apprehensive about friendships online, they are true. They are real. And you spend enough time with somebody online, you get to know who they are, and it just seals it when you meet in person and you're able to hug. So, and I was blessed to do that last year, and I can't wait to go back.
hey, I'm here,
Yeah.
way too much. But anyway, I ain't planning on going nowhere. That's not in the planning stage. Okay.
There you go. And I want to just say, and thank you so much for always finding time here. People don't understand how hard you work, and you're literally sitting where you're at interviewing people for other companies all day long. And you etch out Wednesdays just to be here with me. And that means more to me than you'll ever know. I love and I appreciate you so much. And everyone loves watching you and your accent.
I don't have an accent. Everybody else does. Yeah, I mean, talk to people. I talk to them all across the United States, so you can imagine what kind of accents I get. But yeah, it's nice. It's just I meet people that I would never see again, or I would have never met prior. So it's good. Some days not so good. I mean,
I still remember the guy you just said not too long ago that was literally in his bed with the sheets to his face, like being interviewed. Like, I don't know if he was in a witness protection program and he was just really worried or what. Oh, and there's Emmy. We got to in LA, everyone has a unique accent.
Everyone in LA is unique. Okay.
Yeah, they are. Yep. They go there for a lot of reasons. So look at Jerry says, we speak as William Shakespeare did in his time. Maybe you do.
No, we actually do. This
do
area is the closest thing to the Shakespearean.
Cool.
So,
That
hey,
is
if you
cool.
like us, read more Shakespeare.
Very good. I love Shakespeare. I helped with Macbeth and Romeo and Juliet. Yep, a good plays. Anyway, Sheryl, I think anything you want to say before we wrap it up?
I just want everybody, I know you may be after Thanksgiving, but have a great Thanksgiving and go ahead and after Thanksgiving, get in the mood for Christmas because look at it from realistic things. Enjoy it. This is the 2 months of basically family time. And don't let that pass you by. You'll never regain it.
That's right. You're 100%. Not any day, any moment's promised. And so, Emmy, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Beautiful. And so we're just blessed this time every Wednesday with you. And I hope it goes on for a long, long time. I love you very much, Sheryl.
Love you too, sweetie.
Okay. You guys have a great day and we'll see you next week, God willing. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me